Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
We don't have an established Syrian community here in North Dakota, but we certainly have a Kurdish community and have for more than 20 years.
The Obama administration had a goal to resettle 10,000 Syrian refugees this year, and North Dakota has not had a Syrian family in the community, at least not until a few days ago.
Good evening, everyone. Last November, the CEO of Lutheran Social Services of North Dakota said in a statement that they contacted agencies, including the State Department, that it does not feel Syrian resettlement in North Dakota makes sense due to the lack of an established Syrian presence in our communities.
So what has changed? Valley News Team's Giovanna Simic spoke with Jessica Thomason and has more on this story. Giovanna?
Mike, Andrea, Thomason told me that LSSND resettled a Kurdish family just a few days ago who are from Syria and Iraq. Thomason said this is not the first Kurdish family that has settled in North Dakota, but it is the first family who came from Syria. She stated LSS does not select who moves to the state. That decision is made by the federal government.
Nothing has changed, and I think the statement that we made last year would be true today, that for us, for the most part, the work that we do is family reunification. People are coming to North Dakota, rejoining friends and family. That's actually the case here as well. This family has a family connection to a Kurdish family that's been living in the community.
Thomas has said they haven't had a chance to reach out to Governor Jack Dalrymple. I contacted the governor's office and got this statement. Quote, state officials receive regular reports regarding settlement of refugees in North Dakota. And although we had not yet been informed about this family placement, we expect all refugees to receive a thorough background check prior to settlement. North Dakota Senator John Hoeven said his office had not been notified that Syrians had been relocated to North Dakota. Giovanna Simic, Valley News Live.
All right, thank you, Giovanna. For Senator Hoeven's full statement and a statement from Congressman Kevin Cramer, head to valleynewslive.com.
A local woman is planning on setting up a shop in the area selling a drug similar to medical marijuana. Vicki Schmidt is her name. She says it's totally legal and won't get you high.
Cannabidiol, or CBD, comes from cannabis, but there is no THC. Schmidt says there are a lot of health benefits for a variety of conditions. Her day job is testing people for drugs, and she discovered CBD while attending a conference.
I don't want you to be high on the roads where we all are out there. And because of medical marijuana having such big place in our world, I felt I had to learn to better empower my clients.
The director of the North Dakota Board of Pharmacy says generally these products are sold like an herbal supplement, saying while there could be some benefit to them, there is not enough research or clinical trials.
Rush hour traffic in Moorhead will be a little easier tomorrow. Northbound traffic on 8th Street over Interstate 94 in Fargo, and Moorhead rather, will be open. Now the move means traffic heading north will begin using a portion of the new diverging diamond configuration. Vehicles will cross to the left side of the road just south of the I-94 bridge and cross back to the right side of the bridge. The southbound lanes will remain closed until all of the new signals are installed, configured, and tested. That work is expected to take up to 1 week.
Many drivers are reaching out to their insurance companies to assess vehicle damage from this weekend's hailstorm. State Farm says it recorded over 500 hail-related claims, ranging from a few $100 to thousands of dollars worth of damage. According to the insurance company, if you have a comprehensive policy, your damages should be covered. But if you only have liability or collision, you may be paying out of pocket. And they're setting up an auto drive-in facility in Fargo to accommodate the damage for adjusters.
Our policyholders will be contacted in the near future to set up an appointment to come in and get their vehicles inspected. It is by appointment only, so we ask those that do see our tents to not just stop in because they want to keep the volume moving through efficiently.
Many car dealers in our area are having a hail sale for those looking to purchase a new vehicle after the hailstorm. For more information on that, head to valleynewslive.com and click on this story.
2 members of the FM ambulance team were honored today.
Kelsey Bodvig and Greg Glood were awarded the Medal of Valor for their service and over-the-top performance. Valley News Team's Natalie Parsons explains why this honor is not given to many.
In a time when help was needed, FM Ambulance's Greg Glood stepped in when he was off the clock, saving a man from a burning building, which he says was just from being in the right place at the right time.
I kind of feel like anybody that is in my position would have done that.
And now he wears the Medal of Valor for his selfless act. It's the highest award given out at FM Ambulance to those who go above and beyond the call of duty, exceeding all normal expectation.
It's an honor. It's overwhelming. I can't even put it into words.
Kelsey Bodvig was also awarded the medal for the bravery she displayed when responding to an armed standoff with the Red River SWAT Tactical EMS team and performing life-saving medical care on a team member.
I love what I do. I love going to work every single day. It's always an adventure.
Bodvig's favorite thing about working for FM Ambulance is getting out in the community and helping people. FM Ambulance responds to all types of calls, and as our area continues to grow, so do the range of calls they take.
That is bringing all types of populations in from all kinds of backgrounds and from all types of classifications in. And so you got to be able to respond to all types.
Celebrating our humble heroes who instinctively act and make a difference in our community. Natalie Parsons, Valley News Live.
Kelsey Bodvig will be leaving FM Ambulance for a few months while she's deployed to Kuwait with the Army, but says she can't wait to come back.
Some elementary school students decided it was their turn to give back to the community. The girls brought in over 150 donated jeans to the Mode Fargo Denim Drive to benefit the YWCA of Cass Clay. They were a part of a group of students that took a part in a number of activities to aid the community, including building a garden, doing some street cleanup, and donating 1,600 pounds of food to the Great Plains Food Pantry.
It's just absolutely unbelievable to see how the efforts of these young ladies are going to impact so many in our community, particularly when we have 66 women and children calling our emergency shelter home today. And oftentimes we know that folks come into the shelter come with little more than the clothes they're wearing, so these jeans will definitely go a long way.
Mrs. North Dakota International, Ashley Ray Klinger, was also in attendance to congratulate the students on their charitable donation.
Bemidji State University head football coach Jeff Tesh might be in some hot water. He's been put on a leave of absence. Valley News Live has heard that Tesh was sidelined because of possible racial slurs he made to his players. BSU officials will neither deny nor confirm it, but do say there is a complaint that is open and pending.
Protesters are now chaining themselves to heavy machinery along the Dakota Access Pipeline. One of the two demonstrators that did was arrested by police today, but Dale American Horse Jr. had handcuffed himself so tight that it took hours of work to get him down. Dozens of other protesters cheered American Horse on as they worked to get him released. There were other arrests as well. In fact, 8 people were taken into custody today.
Feeling pretty sad at the state of North Dakota for defending the oil companies and oppressing the people.
The Morton County Sheriff closed Highway 6 on both sides of the demonstration for several hours today.
Donald Trump still says there will be a wall up between America and Mexico, and the U.S. isn't paying for it. This after meeting with Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto, who says that Mexico isn't paying for it. Some residents of Mexico City said Trump was not welcome. Tonight at a rally in Arizona, Trump says that they were able to see eye to eye on some things.
We agreed on the importance of ending the illegal flow of drugs, cash, guns, and people across our border, and to put the cartels out of business.
Trump says a wall along the U.S.-Mexican border will deter migrants from crossing into the U.S. illegally.
Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with no wait weather.
Well, we're wrapping up summer. Not only are a lot of the area kids going back to school, but we had the last backyard barbecue in South Moorhead tonight.
And it was a nice one,
Oh,
right?
It was a beautiful night out there for it. Comfortable weather, and that continues for most of us into the evening as we take a look at your current temperature at Hector. It's 64, 56 the dew point temperature with a light east wind at 6 miles per hour. Grand Forks, gorgeous out there. We have seen a slight increase in clouds in the western half of our viewing area heading into the evening hours. 65 degrees though the temperature, so those clouds slow the rate of cooling here. but it's very clear and cooling quickly in places like Roseau and Thief River in the 50s already. Bemidji joining you in the upper 50s. 68 in Wahpeton, 63 in Gwinner. Now a look at that satellite and radar. Radar actually showing some rain showers moving through Towner County and getting ready to head into Cavalier County. This is all really shrinking in size and intensity as we head into the deep hours of the overnight, but not far from Maddock. We continue to see some gray skies with a few windshield wetting sprinkles. All right, now let's take a look at some easier things to say. Quieter conditions as we go through the deep overnight hours with temperatures that will dip to the coolest levels to the north and east of Fargo. I expect an upper 40 to low 50s for your morning temperatures as you're heading out the door. It'll be closer to 55 to 60 out to the west with that slower rate of cooling thanks to the clouds. Now, as we go through midday, wind will be from the south. That will be a change. Temperatures climbing to nearly 80 degrees in a few spots by the midday hour. In the afternoon, these south winds pick up, and from time to time, we could have gusts to around 20 miles per hour. So a little more wind, and that southerly direction will start bringing the heat back into the region. Remember, it didn't go too far with South Dakota seeing 90s within the past 24 hours. All right. In the afternoon, mid-80s, southeast North Dakota. The cool spot to the north and east for the Lake of the Woods County area, Beltrami County, some low to mid-70s there. Fargo's planner, 58 with a few clouds around to start the day. Notice the wind speeds increasing. As we go into the afternoon, it could get a little gusting to around 20 miles per hour. And we'll be in those low 80s for Fargo for the afternoon temperatures. And for the most part, it looks like another quiet day of weather as far as any precipitation goes. 70s for much of western portions of Minnesota, 75 for Detroit Lakes as we look off to the far west, Jamestown, 83, and Langdon at 81 degrees. Take a look at this standee. A couple of rainbows out there, a lot of wild-looking clouds, and, oh yeah, throw a dash of color in there. Thanks a lot, Erica, for uploading this gorgeous photo. Go to valleynewslive.com, upload your photos, or check out some of the recent additions to the collection there. Friday, we continue the warmth and the wind with gusts over 30 miles per hour. It looks like a hot day. Saturday, it'll probably be the quietest day of the weekend, at least early, with temperatures still near 80 in Fargo-Moorhead. Sunday, a good chance of showers and thunderstorms with a cold front moving through. And I do believe the way things are looking now, at least a portion of Labor Day will be dry for some of us. 30% chance of showers in Fargo. But largely, most of the area will see temperatures only in the 60s for our Labor Day.
A cooler Labor Day. We can handle that.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice job on the backyard barbecues, by the way.
I'll tell you what, they make it easy for me. Like I said tonight, slaving over a hot steak.
Yeah.
You did say that, didn't you?
Tough gig.
Poor guy. Yeah.
It's been a long wait for customers, but Instagram is now adding a basic feature that'll have you pinching your way through its app. Details later on Valley News Live 10 at 10.
But first, imagine being awake but groggy when doctors operate on your heart. For some patients, it's the less invasive procedure they've been waiting for.